Morning, guys. November 4th. This is going to just be kind of an update on what you should be doing between now and the end of the marking period. You in class should have received this document, which was changed a little bit in terms of taking care of your grades. I'm going to make sure that you take a look at this link, and I'll bring it up on the screen, and you'll notice that there are some changes. There are some required projects. Some of you need to get going on these. These are things that you can do at home. The pitch questionnaire, IMDb game, and complete a storyboard. Those are things that you can do on your own at home. Video project 1, most of you have been working on that, but you need to finish it. The second video project, if you haven't been in school, you need to find a way to do some work on that video project if you've not been in school for various reasons. I'll cover that. In the second section, Section 2, which is now 70% of your grade. There's a bunch of projects listed in there. Let's talk about some of the things that are on there a little bit different from the first time. Again, you can still do 2 TikToks. Again, make them trendy and good. Don't just do a lazy one. You should be able to do better than the average person because you have more access. And we've been talking about things you should do. Second thing is there's a new application that you can download for your phone called CapCut, and you can create videos here. So if you haven't been in school and you can't get video project 2 done, then what you should do is you should create that video using CapCut. Again, this is an app that you can use on your phone on your own. I won't see Blue Group till Monday, and I won't see Gold Group after Thursday and Friday for almost a week. So you need to get some stuff done on your own. Get nervous because some of you just have not much in. And we've been talking about this now for a while, and you need to check off the boxes and make sure you're going to have 5 from that first box and 7 from the middle. 12 boxes have to get checked. Some other things in there that I want to talk about on that sheet are movie reviews. You can do movie review, and I've got 2 different ways you can do the new movie review. First of all, pick a movie that you haven't watched. Pick a new movie. So if you go with this sheet that I've shared with you, movie review assignment directions, there is a whole list of movies that I'm suggesting that you watch. Okay, you might like some of these. If you don't want to do those, but again, you should pick a movie you haven't seen. If you decide to use this style, you have to write a document and email it to me, and the email is on the form. You can share through Google Docs or something like that. There's 6 paragraphs, and the 6 paragraphs are pretty specific. Talk about the movie, its genre, sci-fi, western, etc. You can read the document. Second paragraph, you summarize the plot. Third, give me your opinions on the movie. Fourth period, discuss the technical aspects of it. Again, this is a film production class. Talk about the lighting, talk about the sound, talk about the score, talk about the sets, the costumes. Does it have a certain look? Certain movies look different than certain movies in terms of the way they do things. Dark, light, things like that. The camera work, is it a lot of static cameras? Is it a lot of CGI? Discuss that. Discuss the quality of the CGI. Fifth paragraph, would you recommend this movie to others? And if so, whom? And then compare it to some of the other sites that have ratings like IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic. See what other critics thought of the film. And then finally, the 6th paragraph, look at IMDb and IMDb.com and answer some questions about the movie. Did it make money? Did it win any awards? Was it important in some way? Are there moments, music, quotes in the movie that make it so iconic? Like a James Bond. We all know the James Bond theme. Psycho, being stabbed in the shower, stuff like that. What are the things within a film that have, Luke, I'm your father, all those kinds of things that maybe are in this movie that you didn't realize were kind of iconic. I have a different form that you can do movie review this way as well. This one asks some slightly different questions, but you should fill in these boxes, and you should actually don't just write a couple words. You should fill in these boxes. So there's 2 different ways you can do the movie review. The other things on here, they talk about, there is the movie night. Movie night's going to be November 11th at 8:30. That's going to be through Teams. That'll be through Team Meet Now. You'll have to log in. And then I will do a share screen, and we'll talk about that more in class when I see you Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday this week about how you have to do that. And then also looking down into the last box, there are some things that you can do down here that kind of fill in any of the boxes up above. Second to last box talks about the Film Neighborhood Network Seminar, starting out in a set with Niagara Falls alumni Jaslyn Porter. There's a video you can watch on YouTube. It is long, so even Jaslyn understands that you'll probably skip some of it. And but you should watch enough of it so you can write me, again, a one-page Google Doc or an email describing what you learned about the film industry from one of our esteemed alumni. And then finally, if you have time on Monday and Tuesday or Thursday, Friday, when you're in studio, that you can recreate a special effect. And that I can talk to you more about when you're in class because you need to be on the max anyway. One of the other assignments that we talked about is that's mentioned on this sheet is completing the storyboard. Again, you've gotten blanks of these in class. There is a blank in your files as well, blank storyboard that you can access. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, again, find a movie scene of your choice, and you are supposed to storyboard out 16 panels that you see from that movie. You pick a point in that scene. Doesn't have to be the very first thing, but you pick out a point in the movie, and you storyboard out these scenes. There is a video and a link which shows you how to do it. I took a scene from Pulp Fiction. I storyboarded it, and then I put these pictures into the video. We watched it in class a little bit. If you're not sure what camera shots are called, remember there is a Dark Nights camera shot sheet that's also in files that you can use. Okay? Questions? You should text me some questions using Teams. You can send me messages on there. There's messages if you're in the Media Production Remind. You can also send me an email at rmranto@nfschools.net. The point is you got to get busy. You got to get some work done. Some of you are not getting much done, and I haven't seen some of you, so I understand there's things going on, but I've given you enough options for things that you can do on your own. In terms of attendance, if you are in media production, this is the barcode. That you could literally even scan this video right now, and this will be the code that you want to use to check in. You should check in mainly on Wednesdays, but you should check in every day that you're not here. So I know that you're out there and doing school work. We're probably going to be doing more of these kinds of videos. I'm going to do it as a video that you can watch, and then you can chat with me about it with questions, rather than having you all have to log in at a very specific time. There is going to be a video, a form at the end of this one that's going to ask you to report that you watched this. So the secret code, here is the secret code that you want to put in to tell me that you watched this video. That is the secret code, SHURE. Sure, it's a type of microphone. Okay? All right. I hope you have a good day. Hope if you're old enough you voted. And I will see Gold Group on Thursday and Friday, and I'll see the rest of you Monday and Tuesday next week. Grades close the 13th, but the sheets are going to get collected when you get back that week after. So the 16th, things like that. At some point, although this sheet is a check-in, it's a check-off list for you. You can also turn it into me, so I have a note. You're going to turn this into me as well, so I know what you did. So I can compare this to what I'm doing when I do your grades in Power School. So information's up on the screen. As you have questions, get in touch with me. Get to work. Have a good one.